They go head-to-head for the Field Marshal Sir John Dill Shield, a senior British Army officer with service in both the First and Second World Wars. Well, this fixture reflects the military relationship between the UK and the USA. More poignantly, the players, officials, dignitaries and supporters are tonight remembering those who've fallen, given their lives in service of their country.
Yeah, there's some talent in that US side. I think it's Cullen, the captain, who's got a cap for the Eagles, and like we said earlier, it's such an unknown entity, so it could make for an absolutely thrilling game. I'm really interested to see just the backs going against each other, and that hurts me saying that as a second row. It does hurt me, but I think the flowing rugby that we should have feasted to tonight. Should be good. The
Americans, as you say, led by John Cullen, USA player, captaining from the second row, and vice-captain is Sevens player Cody Melfi at fly half. The British Army, meanwhile, the reigning inter-service champions, having won their thrilling clash in the last play of the game against the Royal Navy at Twickenham in May. Well, they're captained by Stu Cross in the pack. He'll have the experience of Matt Dawson at number 8. Mikey McDonald and Jack Johnson are his halfbacks tonight. Thunderous tackle there from Matty Tonga.
So we just sang his praises, and he gives a nice hospital pass to
that curse. And O'Reilly on the left-hand side. What can he do? O'Reilly picks the ball up and scores. The Army with an early try and a fantastic little movement there from Jack Johnson straight through to his man on the left wing. And a lovely bit of footwork there, and gather from O'Reilly as well.
Yeah, really good, really good. So they set the tone now and start building a score, and then allow them to play a bit later.
An experience in that nucleus. We were talking about Matt Dawson at number 8, McDonald at 9, Johnson at 10, and of course Frank Kelly, as we've been saying, there at 12. That's formidable in midfield, isn't it? Well, Johnson does add the 2 points with that conversion, and the Army lead 7-0. And once again, and it's taken cleanly and developing quickly into a maul there from the Army. And the hooker there, Ladola, looking to see what he can do through the centre. He's just held back by that US defence.
Yeah, looks like it's pulled down illegally. I think.
Yeah, it's another penalty for the Army. They march upfield once again and taken quickly. A little crossfield kick there from McDonald. And can he get there? I think that's a beautiful try.
Incredible.
That's a wonderful score there. Brilliant stuff there. Solidrao Radianarova with the score, racing through and getting those hands down in the end. And a clever bit of rugby there from Mikey McDonald too.
Yeah, that experience showing from Radianarova. He's got caps for Fiji for sevens. He has, so there's a high quality player there. And obviously he's absolutely rapid that goes with that, and he's managed to get on the end of it.
And the kick's good. So the Army lead 14 points to 0 here in Esher against the US military side. A little offload to Mickey Bressler, a loose head prop. And back out to some of the backs. Oh, and they're chasing that through, and a bit of footwork there, but I was going to say the Army have picked up, but the US are thundering through here. And it's a chase on for Radianarova, who does make it, it looks like. And they've rescued that. A little moment of concern there for the Army, tracking back.
Another sign of that intent, though, and the desire. They are here to play. The little nudge through there is it just shows a little bit of skill, a little bit of happiness.
Wilksy 09. Watching from a random bus. Well, wherever you're watching from, it's great to have you. I'm not sure if that bus is down the road or maybe in the car park behind us, or if it's indeed in the US as well, I don't know. But welcome to our coverage. And the Army march forward there, and have they got over the line? Yes, the ref puts the arm up. It's another try for the British Army. They extend that lead over the US military side. And that's Ash Horner, I think, there.
just not quite there yet, but we are only 26 minutes into the Army rugby season, so it will come.
That's another one. Another successful conversion there from Jack Johnson, from junior Rabana Kadavu. So great to have you with us, Junior. That's a US military penalty there in a very promising position for them. What will they do? They're looking up the number 8. And Palmer here with the ball, looking to take it quickly. And the ref makes sure the Army are in the right place in their defence. And he ships that out to number 8 again. And they're ever so close to that try line.
The US need a bit of patience.
Nelligan.
Oh, that's a great carry. I think he's in.
And he's in there, Nelligan. The US hooker with their first score of the night. They've responded to those early tries from the Army.
And they are pumped, aren't they?
They're excited about that. And rightly they should be. They saw the opportunity, given that penalty close to the line, and they took it.
Yeah, he didn't get off the line. The Army didn't get off the line, and ultimately, he's a pretty big boy, and he's a power, and he's got through. So it was really impressive. It's the first time they've properly strung some phases together, properly tested that British Army defence, and look, and they've got their reward.
And Melfi adds the 2 points, so British Army lead by 21 points to 7. More ball going forward. The Army very much on the front foot here and getting the advantage as well. Oh, that's a lovely bit of work there. That's fantastic footwork and straight through for the try. Onisavoro Nyagi, what a wonderful score there.
Yeah, he's a British Army Sevens player, so any sort of space, and he's an absolute man mountain.
A lot of professional matches, we'd expect a bonus point for 4 tries, of course, and a marker, obviously, going into the interval for the Army to look at. Head coach Tim Ousman will be fairly pleased, I imagine, with that.
Yeah, he will. What I'd imagine he's saying is just, we are thereabouts. We are probably the dominant side here, but he's just lacking that accuracy, and well, I suppose they're accurate.
Oh, and Kelly rips it there from Nelligan, the American hooker, and that ball's booted into a bit of space. O'Reilly herring down the field after it, but alas, it goes into touch, and the referee looks at his watch. And it's half-time, and scintillating, really. We've had 5 tries. The British Army lead by 28 points to 7. And
yeah, the USA Army have seemed to have stabilised that scrum there. They've made that change.
Oh, and that's a lovely move through. Blistering pace there. Can the USA make the line? It's Nico Spino.
Really
and
good
a
try
wonderful try from the outside centre. The visitors in for their second of the night.
Yeah, I think the chat at half time will be, especially for the USA, was like, let's play. They've not really fired any shots, and look, straight out of the blocks. They are 7 minutes into the second half, and they've drawn first blood. Just string some phases together here, hold on to the ball. Any of those 50-50 offloads, just don't throw.
Kelly taken down by 2 men there in the end. Oh, and it's out to Radianarova.
Oh,
and a pass off to Rutukadreu, and that's a wonderful score. Another for the Army on this night of tries, and they extend their lead yet further.
Yeah, really, really high quality there. Some great offload. Just as I said, no offloads there. What he throws an absolute blinder. So, yeah, the backs are looking very, very good.
He has been relentless, Dawson, in attack and defence tonight.
He's done very well.
Oh, and that's wonderful again. And Muratoki, well, we mentioned his pace, we mentioned his footwork, and now he's on the scoreboard on that right-hand side. A nice little move, and the Army coming away with the try.
He's probably trying to pretend he's not winded after that splash there as well.
Yeah, very good head on his shoulders. And Johnson, will he add the 2 points this time? And the kick is good. So the Army extend their lead yet again, up to 40 points now. It's Dan Gabrielli, the imposing Dan Gabrielli there. Oh, that's lovely from Melfi. Will he take it through? Lovely. He's just chipped it over the top here, Melfi. Can he gather in time and score? A wonderful, lovely, brilliant try from Cody Melfi, the US fly half. And lovely for his efforts tonight.
Yeah, he's played really well throughout. He's kicked well, he's managed the game well, and when they've looked to go, he's been at the heart of that. So it's only just that he gets a try and some dividends for his hard work.
Well, they say about the bounce of the ball, but he's earned the right to score that, really.
That's a pretty big carry there. You don't want to be in front of that.
More dominant tackles here. Oh, and Johnson spots a bit of space and looks to hand off to Dawson.
Yeah, that was off the US Army. That was off Cody Melfi there.
Ref says that's okay. And Muratoki here. Looking for his man on the outside, Mikey McDonald, who slips in the turf. Oh, he's moving back inside.
Sent him for a hot dog.
And the new skipper goes again. And Riley, what can he do with ball in hand in the last minute or two? Oh, that's lovely. Very good.
That's someone, Sergeant Westwood, you do not want to be when he's in full flow.
Oh, and Johnson sees the space outright. And will that be a deliberate knock-on? The ref's, I think, giving a penalty try here.
Oh, he is.
Deliberate knock-on there from... and that's the way the game has ended here at Isha Rugby Club. The Army have won convincingly here tonight. 47 points to the USA Military's 17. A very impressive display of tries right across the board, across that starting 15, and the replacements doing their bit too.
Look, that was a bit closer than you thought, or you knew coming into this fixture that the Americans were going to pose that big physical test?
No, definitely the latter. Like, we didn't expect to run away with it. We thought as the game went on we might get a bit of ascendancy, and they did exactly what you said, a big physical test, and kept in it. It was class.
To come together 3 days ago and have 3 training sessions together to be able to put a performance like that together, very proud of the boys. I mean, we knew the kind of competition we were going against. We knew the level that these guys were capable of playing at. But there's some moments in there that we're pretty proud of.